And that is, of course, everyone, why Dragon Ball Z is not the greatest anime of all time. But aside from that, we are here with the final volume. It is gonna be a fun time with a lot of different things because with me, as always, for all the commentary, for one last ride for now, is my buddy, my best friend, Kira!
Hello.
And this was Big Bitch. This
Mhm.
this volume right here, it's a big bitch.
Mhm.
Like almost the same size and width of a TV show that you'd see on Saturday morning cartoons. You guys remember what those days were like, right? If not, I feel sorry. So obviously Kira was part of the cast for this volume, but she did the captions for everything, and she is once again, for the final time, for now, your audience insert for all of your questions.
Yay. So pretty much right now, Savitar is just figuring out who he should send home first out of his little posse, right?
Yeah, because only like 5 of them are with him on his person.
Yeah. And then I believe, if I'm correct. Oh wait, I forget what happens next. Oh right, so now we're gonna get an introduction to each of the shows, right?
Technically, yes. I mean, the first one is a hint towards a show that's already released. This is part of our flagship series, Let's Do Art, where if you guys don't know, I'm working on a new thing for season 2 where Kira's gonna be in it as a very important lead character. I just need to finish up season 1. Just 5 more episodes to go, guys.
Yeah. And sorry, I think you mentioned it, but what show is this leading to or suggesting to? Right, the first scene.
This first scene is leading towards season 2 of Let's Do Art in its new canon timeline. If you guys don't know what that means, you gotta wait till I make that video explaining what the fuck is going on, because there's a lot of moving parts that changed up the timeline to be what it is now.
Yeah.
But
I'm assuming they're a bunch of like werewolves or werepeople.
Werebeast and Beastkin.
Okay.
Beastkin being people that are animal bases, but they're also humanoids, and werebeast obviously being people that turn into different animals, sort of stuff.
Okay. And where are we now?
We are 3 layers below the Earth's crust. And it's everyone's favorite upcoming character, Jude Cantor.
Woo!
Jude, you have a shitty life coming up really, really soon in 2021. Because if y'all don't know, this is for a show that's coming up exclusively in 2021 because it is a big bitch. Kira can attest to this because she is one of the leading characters in it.
Yeah.
She can't say what it is, obviously, because non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah.
But let's just say a lot of stuff is happening. A lot of moving parts are happening. And yeah.
And where are we now?
We are in another dimension within the same universe as the first 2 shows. Where this is technically inside the Bermuda Triangle, where there are plunderings and raids going on in a world that's with a lot of ocean.
Yeah.
And, surprise, surprise, Kira is one of the leading characters in this show too!
I'm everywhere.
And
even if I'm not in the video, I will do the closed captions. I am everywhere.
And she is gonna be slated to have this appearance this July of 2020.
Woo!
Also, Horace here has a perfect dad voice. Just, of course it is. Okay, where we are now.
We are on a sky-based continent filled with strange people. And
Yeah, bandage brains? Is she a mummy?
yes, she is.
Huh.
And this is one show where Kira is not one of the leading characters.
What?
She is part of the supporting cast, but not the leading cast.
Yep.
This one's coming out in August of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I would say more, but you guys gotta wait for more stuff to come out. Because a lot of great VAs are in a lot of these shows.
Right.
And for some odd reason, an alcoholic that is doing an old man voice is in this. Get out of here, alcoholic.
Also, since I did the closed captioning for this, which did take a while because I do it all handwritten or hand typed, I guess you could say. But because I don't understand any other way to do it, the amount of times that I've heard the line that will be coming up soon eventually is, I'm gonna get me some shell polish and some taquitos. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
And maybe a donut.
Maybe a donut.
Would you believe all of that is ad-libbed?
So is this like, am I allowed to ask, is this a journalist thing or is this like a police thing?
Neither.
Oh, okay. Well, good to know.
Like, that's all I can say.
Okay, where are we now?
We are, last time I checked, in one of the Midwestern states for a series that's to be determined because it's going to be completely either stop motion or claymation based.
Why
Like-
did you, why do you want it to be claymation or stop animation?
For some odd reason, I was watching a lot of Coraline and Wallace and Gromit because I'm that kind of director, apparently. And I was like, I would love to make a stop-motion based series with over-the-top action with fabled or fantastical characters involved.
So you said it's Midwestern. Why is there a bunch of Korean signs everywhere?
For some odd reason, I thought that during this timeline of events in the main universe, one of the towns would have like a Korean town.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know, like
Like a
how there's a
Chinatown, but
there's a
Koreatown.
Koreatown in California. There's more sprouting up in other cities in this version of our main universe of where we reside, but with more fantastical elements and more different things going on, if that makes sense.
And so was she able to talk to a water nymph, water druid, or whatever she was?
Oh, because Primrose is a druid. She was talking to
Oh, okay.
the mother of all water magics itself.
Oh, right. Okay, so it's because she's... Also, this is... I really like how it's written here for... I guess we know his name now. Savitar. Like, it's just... It's so good. And even though we haven't even seen the shows, I kind of got a little emotional here. I was just like, oh...
Yeah,
Proud.
I
A bittersweet departure.
and here comes one of Kira's... I was gonna say a sarcastic tone. One of your favorite characters.
Her voice acting in this, amazing. Fan-friggin-tastic. Hate the character. Love the voice actor.
Cause Kira knows way too much about this character, their motivations, why they do what they do. She's like, I fucking hate this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, boy.
Her voice, though, is just perfect for what I expected. Also, yeah, what's the static crackles and all this?
So, the whole main thing about what I like to do for magic is differentiate what is different types of magics. Well, this one is Hellion based, aka stuff made from the collective inferno of all universes. Because honestly, in my whole thing from being a spiritualist, everything revolves around certain pathways towards a shared dimension of an afterlife. Everyone goes to the same exact paradise, purgatorio, or inferno.
And what does the siphon and sealing charm do?
It pretty much takes away a portion of someone's strength and seals away a good measure of the rest that remains.
Basically making them, like, less powerful, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like when people play video games and they're just like, oh man, the last one, they were so powerful, what happened? But this time it's a little bit more realistic behind it because it is magical and based. Instead of just like, oh yeah, you got hit so you forgot everything.
Yeah. Also, I love Trevi is really good too. Everyone was really good. Everyone knocked it out of the park in this. So good.
Yeah, it's just too bad that the voice actor for Trevi, however you want to pronounce the name, is unable to do anything because he's in the Middle East.
Oh,
Kira, it's you!
it's me. I missed this.
Like, you cannot really tell that it's Kira due to the editing job that I did, so...
Yeah, I really like what you did to their voices. Makes them sound powerful because they are. They're really powerful gods.
They are creator deities, to be exact.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know!
I didn't know.
I really wanted to write this as if it was siblings just talking at the dinner table, just like, listen, we're gonna keep the cat, okay? No! Let me talk to the big sister! We're not keeping the cat, right? I don't give a shit.
Oh, also, so her name was Esther, but then they referred to her as Dorothea. What can you tell us about it that isn't spoilers?
Esther is a fake name that was given to Savitar. Dorothea is her true name.
Mm.
That's all I can say.
Yeah. Just to clear up that, because I didn't know how to put that in the closed captions. I'm like, it's Esther for now, but this could be quickly changed, so, And so, right now, Savitar's like, what do I do?
And then in comes Dorothea just like, oh, let me help you.
Yeah, me too, Savitar.
Oh, God. This was...
So... Oh, no.
This was so good.
It was. So it's I'm like, what is the dimensional rift? But that's just them opening a dimensional rift. What you'd expect going to whatever arena.
Oh, they're going into the vast nexus that encompasses everything in creation.
You know, the thing that you fight in.
Like, it's supposed to keep Savitar and Trevi from destroying an entire solar system with just a single sword slash. Or just obliterating everything in creation with their mom-dad called the Void, just being like, and then making a whole new universe in the process.
So the 5 canon-like shots are...
All 5 of the main characters for 5 new shows coming from Writers Cove Studios.
Basically being shot out to safety, away from Esther, Dorothea, whatever.
Yeah. And they're being sent to the same universe, just in 5 different locations.
Yeah.
Oh god, this was so beautifully woven. I was like, I wonder if anyone would be like confused as to why this is happening and why these characters are where they are. And now I'm like, this feels right.
Yeah. It's just really well done. I liked it. I was like, I wonder how this is gonna go, and it just went really well. Also, this final soliloquy by Dorothea is just mwah, chef's kiss. It's good, but I hate her, but it's good.
Yeah, that pretty much sums her up pretty nicely.
You love her, but you hate her.
Well, I mean, she loves a certain someone that is coming up in a future series.
Yeah, but no.
Oh,
Everyone will understand that better in the future.
but for right now, no.
No.
Oh god. And now, first
Yeah.
crash comes from the beginning of season 1 of Let's Do Art,
Mhm.
which is now on episode 5. It's on my personal YouTube channel on like the whole production founders page. The second crash is for the show coming out in 2021.
Can you say the title of them?
I can't.
Or is that secret? Okay, never mind.
The third splash is for the show coming out this July of Lost Tides.
Mhm.
That was the one before with the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah. The fourth crash is for the show coming out this August of Mosaic Inc.
Mhm.
And the
The one
fifth
that's
crash is for the show that's to be determined on release because, of course, I want to make a stop-motion / claymation series.
Yeah, the one in the Koreatown. Or
Yeah.
close to it.
And now...
You explained this before, because now we're just basically going back through the things, and this is back before with Chief Zyber. But you were explaining before about the color scheme, why you picked the colors as you did.
Yeah, so here's the thing. When it comes to things, because I'm partially colorblind and I had to get some help with this, the colors go like this. Red being like a very passionate, violent, but also fast-paced thing. Blue for cool, serene, puts you in like a nice place of a mind state of it's a huge cat and mouse game. Like you can understand that it's going to be adventurous, but also cautious. Like there's a lot more hidden beneath it since blue is a very mysterious color. Green being a very logical based one where it's literally just all the time trying to find out what's the next clue for what's going to happen because green is that is green, right?
Yeah, that's green.
Okay, because it's a very much whimsical color that's like very cheerful in nature but also very much strange. Like there's a lot of mystery behind it. And what color is that?
Yellow.
Okay, yellow because there's a lot of avariceness or sometimes just a lot of fear being just driven within the core of things. And the series I want to build with that one has a lot of characters that have a lot of innate fears and a lot of jealous rage towards what is surrounding them.
So the colors relate to the show and the main quote-unquote heroes for them, or mostly just the main shows themselves?
The main shows and their themes.
Okay.
And with that, everyone, we have reached the final volume. And there's Kira in the credits! Oh my god! You should have seen her on Instagram just like, I'm in a thing! Ah!
I may have lost my cool, but it's fine.
So much time and effort was put into this, guys. I can't tell you enough how...
You did a really good job.
Oh god, and this is just phase 1. Oh boy. Well, guys, that's all for the volumes. We will see you in all those big series. I'm the Lion Founder. This is Kira, and have a good one.
Bye!
Think I know how this one ends.